What if one of the most generous YouTubers in the world started with no views, no money, and just a big dream? In this video, you'll learn English through the incredible true story of MrBeast. Follow his journey from a quiet kid with a camera to one of the most inspiring creators on the planet. This story is told in clear, easy English to help you grow your vocabulary, improve your listening, and learn from real-life success. Turn on subtitles, listen closely, and let the story begin. What if one of the richest YouTubers in the world started with just a phone and a dream? What if he failed for years before anyone noticed him? This is the untold beginning of MrBeast. Before the fame, the money, and the giant giveaways, MrBeast was just a kid named Jimmy. He was born on May 7, 1998, in a small town in North Carolina, USA. His full name is Jimmy Donaldson. He grew up with his mom and older brother. They lived a quiet life. Jimmy was not from a rich family. He didn't have fancy clothes or a big house, but he had big ideas. As a child, Jimmy loved to watch YouTube. He would sit for hours clicking through videos. He dreamed of making his own one day. He was shy in school. He didn't enjoy reading or math, but he loved creativity. When he was 13 years old, Jimmy made a decision. He started his own YouTube channel. He called it MrBeast 6000. At first, his videos were simple. He recorded video games. He talked about other YouTubers. He even made silly joke videos. He used a small computer. Sometimes it would crash. He didn't have money for good equipment, but he kept going. Day after day, video after video. He wanted people to watch. But almost no one did. His first videos had just a few views. Some kids at school laughed at him. They said his channel was a waste of time. But Jimmy didn't care. He had a goal in his heart. He wanted to be a YouTuber, not just for fun, but for real. He studied the platform. He watched what made videos popular. He took notes like a scientist. He tried everything. Funny videos, game highlights, reaction videos. Nothing really worked, but Jimmy didn't stop. He kept uploading, even when the views were low, even when he felt tired. He was not looking for money. He just wanted to grow. He believed hard work would pay off. Every day after school, he went straight to his room. He edited his videos by himself. He didn't go out much. Other kids played sports or went to parties. Jimmy stayed home and made videos. That was his passion. He talked to the camera like it was a friend. He wanted viewers to feel close to him, even when he had no viewers. Sometimes he recorded late into the night. He forgot to eat dinner. He was that focused. He didn't care about being famous. He just wanted to be seen. To have someone say, "Hey, this video was cool." His mom didn't always understand, but she supported him. She let him keep going. One day he said to her, "I want to make YouTube my job." She smiled but didn't know if it was possible. He kept trying different styles. He copied what big YouTubers did. Then he changed it to make it his own. Slowly he learned. His camera skills got better. His editing improved. But views were still low. It was hard not to feel disappointed. But Jimmy had something special. Patience. He said to himself, "If I keep working, something will happen." That hope kept him moving. He made hundreds of videos. Most people would have quit, but not Jimmy. He didn't give up. He knew the beginning would be slow. He knew success takes time. One day, he made a video where he counted to 10,000, just counting numbers, all day. It was strange, but also interesting. People watched to see if he would finish. That video got more views than usual. Jimmy noticed. He thought, what if I count to 100,000? And that's what he did. It took over 24 hours. He recorded the whole thing. That video went viral. Millions of people watched. Finally, the world saw MrBeast, but it wasn't luck. It was years of trying, years of learning. And it all started with one boy, one idea, and a camera in his bedroom. The story was just beginning, and it would only get bigger from here. After his counting video went viral, Jimmy knew something had changed. People were finally watching. His dream was coming to life. He didn't stop there. He thought, what's next? He needed another big idea. He tried new challenge videos. He read every word in the dictionary. He watched paint dry. He said Logan Paul's name 100,000 times. These videos were strange, but people loved them. They were funny, long, and very different. Jimmy started to understand something. The The stranger the idea, the more people clicked. He said, if I'm going to be a YouTuber, I need to go all in. So he did. He dropped out of college. He told his mom he wanted to focus on YouTube full time. She was scared, but she believed in him. Jimmy didn't have much money, so he used what little he had to make his videos better. He bought lights and a better camera. He learned how to use editing software. He asked his friends to help. He turned his room into a studio. He wrote ideas on paper and put them on the walls. He treated YouTube like a job. He worked 12 hours a day, sometimes more. He said, if I make one great video, it can change everything. So he worked until it was great. His friends helped film and act. They laughed together. But they also worked hard. They stayed up late. They filmed in parking lots and backyards. They didn't care where. All they needed was a camera and a crazy idea. And they had plenty of those. Jimmy's videos kept getting better. They were creative, funny, and bold. People started sharing them. The numbers went up. More views, more likes, more subscribers. He started giving away small amounts of money. First it was $100, then $1,000. People were surprised. Why is this guy giving away money? They asked. Jimmy said, I want to make people smile. I want to help and make fun videos too. Soon companies started to notice. A company gave him $10,000 to sponsor a video. Instead of keeping the money, he gave it all to a homeless man. He filmed the moment. The video went viral. People loved it. They had never seen anything like it. He didn't just give money, he gave hope. He changed lives, one video at a time. And each time he gave, he grew. More viewers came. More companies wanted to sponsor him. But Jimmy stayed the same. He reinvested all his money. He used it to make bigger and better videos. He wasn't chasing luxury, he was chasing impact. He gave away thousands of dollars, then cars, then houses. Every giveaway brought joy. People cried, people laughed, people smiled. Jimmy's channel was no longer just about fun, it was about kindness. And the world took notice, but he was only getting started. MrBeast's videos were growing fast. But he didn't do it alone, he built a team of friends who shared his dream. He invited his close friends to help with filming and ideas. They had fun, but they also worked very hard. Their names became known too. Chris, Chandler, Carl, and others. Each had their own style. They joked on camera. They helped with challenges. They were part of the MrBeast family. With their help, the videos became even more exciting. There were more ideas, more laughs, and more giving. Together, they planned huge challenges. Last to leave the circle wins $10,000. Survive in the wild for 24 hours. Millions of people watched. Everyone wanted to know who would win. Jimmy also started building sets, big ones. He turned parking lots into obstacle courses and he filled a house with slime. He turned a backyard into a fake city. He wanted every video to feel like an event, something people would never forget, and they didn't. His videos were everywhere, YouTube, news, even TV. But behind the fun, Jimmy had a secret. He was always thinking. He studied YouTube like a puzzle. What made people click? What made them stay? He tested thumbnails, he changed titles. He watched every second of each video to learn. He didn't guess, he researched. He worked smarter every day. He also listened to fans, he read comments, he used their ideas. He said, "My fans are part of my journey. Without them, I'm nothing." Soon, the videos became even bigger. Instead of giving $10,000, he gave $100,000. Instead of cars, he gave islands. Yes, real islands. He bought everything in a store and gave it away. He gave one fan a private jet. The numbers exploded. Millions turned into tens of millions, then hundreds. He hit 10 million subscribers, then 20, then 50. It felt unreal, but to Jimmy it wasn't about the numbers. It was about what those numbers let him do. More money meant more people he could help, more smiles, more impact. He stayed humble. He still wore simple clothes, still lived in a regular house. He didn't act like a celebrity, he acted like a creator. People noticed, fans said, MrBeast is different. He really cares. And he did. Every video had a message: give back, be kind, work hard. He was inspiring a new generation, not just to create, but to give. And his journey was just getting started. As MrBeast's videos grew, so did his vision. He wanted to do more than entertain, he wanted to solve real problems. He asked himself, what if I use my channel to help the planet? That question became a movement. In 2019, he launched Team Trees. The goal: plant 20 million trees around the world. He partnered with other YouTubers, millions of people donated. Even Elon Musk gave money. Together, they raised over $20 million, and they planted 20 million trees. Jimmy smiled and said, "We did it." But he wasn't done. 2 years later, he started Team Seas. The goal: remove 30 million pounds of trash from the ocean. Again, fans and creators joined in. Donations came in from around the world. They cleaned beaches, they helped animals, they made the world a little better. MrBeast had become more than a YouTuber, he was a leader. But he still made fun videos too. He balanced entertainment and impact. He started MrBeast Burger. It was a new kind of fast food brand. People ordered online. The food came from local kitchens. It was a new business model. Thousands of fans ordered. Some stores sold out in minutes. He opened a real restaurant too. Thousands came to see him. The line went around the block. He gave away food, toys, and money. He smiled and took pictures with fans. Then he created Feastables, a chocolate brand. But it wasn't just candy. He used the brand to give more money to people in his videos. It was sweet and generous. Every product he made had a purpose. Not just to sell, but to support his mission. He said, "If I build a business, it must help others." That idea made his brand stronger. People trusted him. He also built a massive team. He hired editors, writers, producers. He created a studio to film larger videos. Giant sets, props, and challenges. He kept pushing himself. He wanted every video to be better than the last. His videos became events. Fans waited for each one. Millions watched in the first hour, but Jimmy stayed focused. He didn't let fame distract him. He still worked long days, still planned every detail, still asked, "How can I do more?" And more was always the answer. He wanted to open food banks. He wanted to give sight to the blind. He wanted to change lives. And with each video, he was doing just that. MrBeast was now known all over the world. His face appeared in videos, news, and social media. But his heart stayed the same. He was still the boy from North Carolina, still the kid who once had no views and no money. But now he had power, and he used it to help others. In 2023, he paid for surgeries to help 1,000 blind people see again. He didn't just talk about helping, he did it. He showed their stories. He filmed their smiles. He made the world watch kindness. He helped rebuild houses for people in need. He gave school supplies to kids. He built wells for clean water. Each video was a mission. Each view was a chance to change a life. He didn't just give things, he gave hope. He made people believe in good. He showed that one person can make a difference, and that giving feels better than getting. But life wasn't always easy. With fame came problems. People questioned his videos. Some said it was just for views. Jimmy stayed calm. He said, "If helping people is wrong, I don't want to be right." He listened to feedback. He tried to be fair. He kept learning. He also shared his own challenges. He talked about having Crohn's disease. It is a condition that affects the stomach. It causes pain and limits what he can eat. But Jimmy never used it as an excuse. He worked through it. He focused on his goals. He told fans, "Don't let problems stop you. Use them to grow." People respected his honesty. It made them feel close to him. Behind the big sets and giveaways, Jimmy was real. He was human. He didn't act perfect. He didn't try to be someone else. He stayed true. He also supported other creators. He gave shout-outs. He gave advice. He wanted YouTube to grow, not just himself. He believed in community. He said, "When one of us wins, we all win." That spirit made him even more loved. He became more than a creator. He became a role model. Kids wanted to be like him. Adults admired his heart. Schools showed his videos. Parents trusted him. Other stars looked up to him. But through it all, Jimmy stayed focused. He said, "The mission is bigger than me." He wanted to give away more, help more, and dream bigger. And with every upload, he did exactly that. MrBeast's story is still being written. But what he has already done is more than most do in a lifetime. He started with no money, no fancy tools, just big dreams and a camera. He failed many times. He was ignored. He worked in silence, but he kept going. Because he believed in something. He believed in making videos that matter. Today, he has millions of subscribers, billions of views, a global impact, but he still works like the boy he once was. Focused, creative, hungry to grow. He doesn't spend much on himself. He puts his money back into his mission. He hires more people, builds more sets, thinks of new ways to help. He once said, "If I make money, I just spend it on my next video." That's why people love him, because he doesn't stop at success. He uses it. He wants to make the biggest YouTube channel ever, but more than that, he wants to change lives. He wants to make education better. He wants to fight hunger. He wants to bring smiles. His videos are not just for fun, they are for good. Fans around the world support him. They learn from him. They copy his kindness. He is not just a YouTuber, he is a teacher, a leader, a giver. He shows us that anyone can start small. Anyone can grow. Anyone can give. He reminds us that giving is powerful, that helping others is the best kind of success. And for English learners like you, his story is also a lesson in language. You can understand his journey, you can learn new words, you can feel inspired. Because stories like this are not just about people, they are about ideas. Ideas like kindness, like hard work, like never giving up. MrBeast's life shows us that greatness is not about fame. It's about what you do with it. So remember, you don't need to be perfect, you don't need to be rich, you just need to start. One step, one act, one video. That's how it all begins. The story of MrBeast is still going. And maybe your story is just beginning too. So, dream big, work hard, be kind, and never stop learning. Because the world needs more creators, more givers, more dreamers like you. Thank you for watching the story of MrBeast. We hope this video helped you learn English and gave you motivation too. What part of MrBeast's story did you enjoy most? Leave a comment and share your thoughts. If you liked this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and check out more real-life stories to help you learn English through storytelling. Keep learning, keep listening, and never stop believing in your own story.